Such an exciting offer right now. We've got 4 beautiful colors. This, you may look at the name and go, Avita. I'm not sure if you know what, you may not recognize the name, but they manufacture a lot of big name brands like RCA, a lot of other expensive brands. And you know what? Because they turn their technology over to them, those other brands can charge more money. So we are going direct to Avita. They're a very highly reputable brand or manufacturer, and so much so that they've incorporated into this 2-in-1 tablet and laptop. We'll show you how you can take this apart, and it comes with the case and the kickstand and everything. But it is definitely all the rage to have a 2-in-1 with the keyboard and of course your tablet to the size of 10.1 inches. And inside of this guy, do you know what it is? It's an Intel Pentium processor, the #1 manufacturer of processors in the country. And it's Windows 10, also the #1 operating system in the country, but it's Windows 10S, which means that you are not going to have to worry about getting those viruses that are so prevalent during these times and during, you know, in our world these days. To do this at $189, to do this and knowing that it's got 64 gigs of RAM, 4 gigs of RAM and a 64 gig solid state hard drive, it's an amazing value to get this size. Now we've got this for you in black, blue, green, or navy, and that's the case that comes along with it. But what's inside is really what's gonna be so much fun for you. It only weighs 2 pounds, it's got 6 hours of battery life. So I don't know why anybody would wanna buy 2 different things these days, a tablet and a laptop, when you don't have to. And I hope that you guys can take a quick listen to all that goes into this number, because Joe Harrison, our special guest and electronic expert with a graduate degree from the Ohio State University, is joining us. Hi, Joe.
Hey, Callie, it's great to be here. You know, we talk about 2-in-1s. This is really one of the hottest trends that's out there in the marketplace, because our houses are becoming our offices. For my kids, it's becoming their school. For my daughter, she uses her 2-in-1 to get her schoolwork done, and she plays games on here. For me, as a business owner, I do all my HSN work here. I do my photo editing. And when you think about, really, is this a full function computer? It looks like a tablet. But Callie mentioned, this has an Intel processor on the inside, Intel Pentium. So a lot of times it's the same technology you see in those $500, $600, $700 computers that's also going to be inside your brand new 2-in-1 from Avita. I know you're probably thinking, well, it's a 2-in-1, but does this thing come apart? How does it turn into a tablet? Well, there's a special magnet system right below that keyboard. We just pull at an angle and it turns it from tablet to computer to tablet to computer. It's that easy, that simple, and with a 10-inch high definition screen, now becomes the ultimate when you talk about boredom buster. You don't have to worry, like, where do I find my apps? Where do I find my games? It's a familiar operating system because it's also Windows 10. So this is the thing I love about this tablet. It's that a lot of times when you buy a tablet, it has a new operating system that you're unfamiliar with. You're like, well, where's the email button? Where do I download apps? Where's the start menu? That just doesn't exist. This, because it's Windows 10, you tap that one button in the corner, there's your start menu. I'm familiar with that. I know where all my icons are, and I'm going to zoom in because there's a special little bonus. It's these 3 squares that are right there. Callie, I didn't tell you about this earlier because this was a special secret. This even includes Microsoft Office, the mobile version. It's already pre-installed. You don't have to pay for it. It already comes with it.
What?
So now we're talking about a tablet for entertainment. We're talking about a computer where I match this thing up, and now I'm talking about a full function computer. And then Callie, now we have Office to get all that work done. Just a tremendous value and a great 2-in-1.
Gosh, no kidding. To get all of that, those are, you know, those are the buzzwords. You're not gonna wanna get a tablet unless it's got the names that you recognize, like the Intel Pentium. It's not just Intel, it's any Intel Pentium, and it's Windows 10S. So very much an advanced system from a company that's literally been around for over 50 years. Avita has made a lot, they've been the brand behind a lot of the big brands that we love, and because those big brands have, you know, fancy names that are recognizable, they're just a lot more expensive. So there's some of the specifics. Now, Joe, I just saw Intel Celeron. Is that, did I misquote that it's a Pentium or it's a Celeron?
It is a Pentium. We do have other versions that are out there, but you do have that Intel Pentium on the inside. The great thing about having this is that, you know, it is those trusted brands like Intel and Windows, and it is a high definition screen, because when you think about watching a movie, you want that movie to be outstanding, and having that processor on the inside This is a new version from Intel. It's called their mobile processing. And what that does is it knows that Intel said, let's create a new processor that's good for on the go, so we get better battery life, 6 hours, it's truly incredible. We know you're watching your movies, you might be streaming Netflix or Hulu, so it knows how to connect to the internet, stay connected, because it has one of the most advanced wireless systems in here. So once you're connected to the internet, that's extremely quick. But then it also has 64 gigabytes worth of space. Most tablets that you see only have 8 gigabytes worth of memory. We now have 64 gigabytes, so it's 8 times the storage capacity. So it makes it just a better overall experience because it's not a little bit better, it's a lot better than a lot of other tablets you see out there. The other great thing about this is that right now, as I'm watching, I've got Netflix up and running. And this, if I want to download a Netflix movie, you can see the graphic on the side. I can get hours and hours and hours of Netflix. Yes, you can download Netflix. Microsoft has a special deal that you can download your movies and your TV shows and be on the go now, and you don't have to be connected to the internet. So you have plenty of capacity there.
Oh my.
But the other thing about this screen is that, Callie, this has something called an IPS screen, where you can look at multiple angles and it doesn't go dark on you. A lot of times you just give a little twist and turn, that screen goes completely dark. Not the case anymore. So now when you're watching Netflix, when you're watching Hulu, when you're on Disney Plus, when you're chatting with the grandkids using that webcam, it doesn't matter what angle you're at, and it's going to be as beautiful as if you're right in the middle. And not only is it going to look good, Callie, that means less eye strain, less eye fatigue, because it's just easier to see. And when we talk about the overall power, this being Intel on the inside and having 4 gigabytes worth of memory, that means I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 programs on this system. So when I told you at the beginning, don't think of this as just a tablet. This could be your computer replacement, because not only was I just on Netflix, I'm also on hsn.com. Do you need to get a little bit of office work done? Well, I've also got, I'm trying to do this backwards, there's Word that I have down below. I also have Microsoft Excel is right there. I think I clicked it. There's Excel.
Nice.
Those are already included with it.
Oh, that's so great.
This could be a great movie thing, but now, Callie, you've got all the software to really be productive.
I can't believe how impressed I am at how you can do that backwards and upside down. And by the way, how did you get a haircut through all of this?
Well, you know, my wife does a great job. We ordered a razor from Amazon, and oh my gosh, the first time wasn't so great, but we kept cutting it shorter, and now here I am.
I've had so many friends say, oh my gosh, it was on the wrong number, and all of a sudden I have, like, my man
Exactly.
he came down, he had no beard one day. So funny. But I am really impressed with this, and when you think about this, because this is the first airing ever at HSN. This is the launch of Avita in this value is right now, because you're watching today, $110 less than it will be moving forward. I mean, it's amazing. This is gonna be a $300 purchase, which is pretty impressive when you think about all the specs that we've gone through with Joe and the fact that it's a 2-in-1. Watch this. This is how it comes apart. A very strong magnetic hold right there. So if you want to take this alone and just use it as a tablet, you certainly can, but then it pops right back into its little magnetic place, and then you've got the keyboard, you've got the kickstand, the case is included, which is pretty fantastic, but it really is a significant markdown because you're watching for the very first time. And don't stress because you may not recognize this name. You should, because they are the name behind a lot of big names out there, RCA being one of them. We carry that brand here, and they've been our best-selling tablet brand for years. Now you get the direct connection to Avita, a company that's been around for over 50 years, and a $110 savings. And that's because you're watching at the right time. I know it's not gonna air the rest of the day. I am gonna encourage you, take us up on that 90-day return policy, especially with something like this, because you're gonna have a blast with this thing. It's your tablet, it's your laptop. You've got these color choices. We have about 200 or 300 of each color: black, green. This is your beautiful burgundy or the blue. But what I am really impressed by, and I want you to elaborate a little bit on what you said about what Netflix is doing right now, because you can watch movies without being connected to the internet. Is that what I heard?
You're 100% correct. I'm going to bring up my Netflix that I have here. So Netflix has a special deal with Microsoft that they realize a lot of us are on the go. And as states are starting to open up, or maybe you're just taking a road trip to get out of the house, sometimes you need Netflix as a boredom buster. This saved my life so many times as a car line dad. I can download a movie, I can download a TV show, and then watch it without the internet. It makes it just so much better. Especially you think about when you normally buy a computer, and yes, this truly is a computer. I just took the keyboard off right now. But when you think about a computer, you're lucky to get maybe 2.5 hours out of it. So you might get a movie and that's about it. This one, you get up to 6 hours of battery life, which is incredible really for any computer nowadays. So not only am I going to be able to watch 2 or 3 movies, but I'm also going to enjoy it because I have that better movie-like experience from an IPS screen, which means I can look from multiple angles. Really makes it super easy. The other thing I love about this also has a high-definition video card. This has the Intel UHD video card. I'm going to bring up a game that I've got here just for a second, because a lot of times when you get a 2-in-1 tablet-type device, you sacrifice on power. Here, I'm playing my game nonstop, full motion. There's no delay to it whatsoever because of that Intel UHD video card. So not only does it have an Intel processor, it has an Intel graphics card. So if you have a gamer in the family and you want to be able to enjoy it, no problems running your game, no problem streaming those movies. Even my son, he loves to play this Disney Magic Kingdoms game where there are a lot of characters running around the screen. Well, the more characters he adds, the slower his tablet would get. It has no problem running on his brand new Avita because it has that upgraded processor. Really makes a world of difference. But the other thing I'll talk about too, not only is it it's Intel, but Callie mentioned it's Windows 10 with S mode.
Yes.
So this is a big, big, big deal. So what Microsoft has done is they realize it is worrisome to get online and worry about a virus, worry about a Trojan, worry about malware, worry about all those threats. So they created Windows 10 in S mode, which means you don't have to worry about that anymore. They created a new secure operating system where viruses can't get into your computer. So how do they do that? Well, the way Apple does it is they have an app store if you want to download programs. The way Google does it is they have a Play Store if you want to download programs. Now Microsoft has a Microsoft Store. So now you can download up to 700,000 apps and games and movies and books all right here. And because, Callie, they created this safe portal, they've checked all these programs to make sure there aren't any viruses, to make sure there aren't any programs, to make sure you don't have to spend $40, $50 a year on your antivirus. This is going to keep that safe and secure. And especially when you think about giving this to your kids.
Right.
Like sometimes I wonder, what are my kids going to do? They're going to download something. Of course, they're going to get a virus. Now I can safely give this to them and say, I don't have to worry about viruses anymore because it's Windows 10 in S mode. So when you think about the system, what are the brands that are really going to give you a better experience? It's Windows with their brand new operating system that's safe and secure, the Windows S.
And that is not something. Go ahead.
It's also not something we do very often.
Exactly.
Like less than 10% of computers have Windows 10 in S mode. But then it's also Intel on the inside that's giving me that performance to run that video game that you're seeing right there. And then it's Avita, a brand that's been around for more than 5 decades, making a lot of electronics for a lot of other companies. But they said, let's cut out everyone else. Let's bring it right here to HSN to really get the unique experience that only they can do.
Yeah, I think that is so exceptional. I mean, because obviously it's easy to, when there's a lot of people involved, it just keeps, the margin just keeps going up and up and up.
Mm-hmm.
And this is a chance to do a direct kind of connection with us and Avita. I mentioned that it's, we talked through the Windows, we talked through the Microsoft. This is also a solid state hard drive. That's also very cutting edge and of up to the minute kind of technology. Let's talk that through too, because you don't get that at this price point either.
You're absolutely correct. Normally when you think about a hard drive in a computer, it has, first off, the hard drive is about 1 inch thick. It's about the size of a brick. I mean, that's the thinness of your computer. It's about the size of a pencil laying down, incredibly thin. But that hard drive, do you ever turn your computer on? You hear that motor, that fan, that loud sound. It sounds like it's going to take off on you. Well, that's because that solid state of that hard drive has a fan that's spinning about 7,000 times a minute before it can access the files. Well, with the solid state hard drive, there's no moving part. There's no fan. There's no motor. It instantly accesses all those files. So when you start going around, and like I'm surfing here on HSN, there's no delay. If I want to quickly hop out of that and then maybe get into my photos, I click on my photos and they're instantly there because of that solid state hard drive. Or if I want to switch over to something else, go back into my Microsoft Excel that's included, that happens so quick because the solid state hard drive, no moving parts, instantly accesses your accesses technology. But normally, Callie, when you see a tablet like this, it has 8 gigs, maybe 16 gigs of storage. This solid state hard drive is 64. So we're talking tens of thousands of photos that you can store and keep on your brand new computer.
Well, it is the only airing of the day, so if anybody is within earshot and you know somebody's in the market for a very affordable but upscale laptop, tell them to check this one out. It's 711012. We have less than 200 in the black at this point, so eeks, they're going quickly. The navy and the green and the burgundy are also options, and that's the color of your case. I love that the case has the kickstand, as you can see right here, so if you're gonna watch that movie well, you don't need internet to watch on Netflix because of Microsoft's offer, you've got that to enjoy. Full keyboard is part of the experience, and it is that 2-in-1. Watch this, it just comes right apart, and then you can set it right back up if you wanted to use it as a laptop. Joe, thank you so very much for joining us.
My pleasure, Callie.
Really a pleasure.
Oh, by the way, there's also an enlarged keypad too, makes it easier to maneuver too, just like a full functioning computer.
I noticed that. I love